Bonjour à toutes et à tous, bienvenue chez MAO Live, DJ set et discussion. Aujourd'hui, on a le plaisir d'accueillir Eline Anne. Hi,
Hello.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for accepting the invitation.
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me. I'm super happy to be here.
You're welcome. So, in a few words, minimalist yet highly ecstatic rhythm are some words that define your work.
Yeah.
You are known for your ability to carefully curate your sets and overcome conventional genres, creating a momentum of raw and groovy sensuality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. What a nice definition.
Yeah.
You know, like sensuality. Exactly. That's me.
Yeah. I would say I go in a bit in between genres.
Yeah.
Like I'm not bound to one, but there is always a bit the red line of this
course.
minimalistic groove. And I think also having lived in Berlin and going out there and seeing what's going on in the clubs, it's really about like grooviness and sexiness, and I think that's one of the main things I prefer to hear.
Yeah.
So what I prefer to play.
Makes sense. I've got some questions for you if you're okay with that before playing, so we know a little bit more about yourself. How can you define your music and inspiration for those who don't know you yet?
My music, I would say the main thing is like groovy.
Yeah.
It's like if I can think of one word, it will be that. Minimalistic, so also quite uplifting, like happy.
Yeah.
I'm quite a happy person and I like to have fun, so I think that also kind of translates in my music.
Yeah.
But still, like for example, today I will play also a little bit like a touch of darkness a bit in it as well. What else?
Some contrast.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
A guideline.
But always quite, with a touch of happiness.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of it, like how I would describe it. But it's also sometimes I find it a bit difficult to describe because it's not of one genre,
and we have to listen.
Yeah, but I would say mainly like moving through house music and minimal, powerhouse, deep tech, like all of it through it. And I think the groove. That's kind of what connects it all.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Where did you get your love for the underground scene? You talk about a little bit about Berlin.
Yeah.
Berlin. Where did it came from? What happened to you?
It started in Antwerp.
Yeah.
In Belgium, because I am from Antwerp. And I started to go out when I was really young. When I was 15, 16, I was already in very underground parties in Belgium. It was a club called Petrol that now it's not open anymore, but it was next to the harbor, very like crazy. It was amazing, but super dark and underground. And I think I started to see this culture because not only nightlife, but also like graffiti, like skating, like all these underground cultures fascinate me a lot. So when I'm traveling, when I'm traveling, I always try to find the underground scene a bit. It's like a mission almost.
Of course.
To enjoy the place as well.
And everything.
Yeah. So I'm quite fascinated by it. It's also like a way of people coming together and everybody's kind of there for the same reason, just to.
But still coming from different places,
exactly.
but here for the same thing.
Everybody has a different story, but everybody is there for the same reason, to have fun, to disconnect a bit from life and what's happening in this difficult world. Yeah. It's like a place to come all together, so I find this very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made a name for yourself by playing on Lines Up alongside Francesco del Garda and Shonky. Yeah. What is coming next for you?
Next, I have some festivals that are confirmed for the summer, but I'm like there is nothing for the moment in the near future.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's always kind of a bit last minute, and now also having moved to Paris because I also work in fashion. So that's
I can see.
Thank you.
I didn't know, but I was like, yeah, okay.
But yeah, that's like my main focus now a bit for the moment. It's like my job, but then music is absolutely my passion, so I do it on the side. But in Paris, I'm mainly focused on that now.
Okay.
So, but I have some very exciting festivals coming up.
And for how long were you in Paris now? So you're saying you're
like a couple of months I've been here.
Okay,
but I'm
so
gonna
it's really new.
Yeah, super new. But I'm gonna stay 1 year, and it's
Okay.
actually the first time today I play in Paris.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
it's
Happy
super
anniversary.
exciting. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, that's nice.
But one really nice thing got actually released today. It's a festival I'm gonna play in Croatia.
Okay.
On an island.
Which
It's
festival?
called Omana Festival.
Okay.
So this got like the name announcement was today. So yeah, that's
Oh, so
something
it's
I
full
could
of
mention.
anniversaries for you today.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah,
nice.
no,
Okay, that's a
but,
good day.
Yeah.
Okay. You are a resident at Klub Dramatik, which is a festival too, no?
Yeah, a festival in Antwerp.
And can you talk about this project? What is Klub Dramatik? What are you doing with them? Everything?
Yeah, the guys of Klub Dramatik are amazing. It's so some people from Antwerp, and I think they started the festival. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe like 6 years ago, something like this. And I was already on the first edition.
So it's a long marriage.
Yeah, like and started to meet the guys, starting to be friends, and they started to listen to my music. And it's really what I like a lot about Antwerp is that people are really, it's like a community that all pushes each other, like kind of joining forces. We all respect each other's craft and trying to grow together. And
we're all going to go there.
yeah, but it's a really amazing festival in Antwerp, and also they are like organizing now other festivals, like they do a dual festival as well, part of this. Yeah, they're super talented and creative, and I'm so proud and happy that I can be part of it.
Yeah, congrats.
Because actually one of my first big gigs was the festival Klub Dramatik, and they gave
it's like,
so it's very they were one of the first ones to kind of see what I was doing and believe in me and give me a chance, what sometimes can be a bit tricky for a woman, and people making stereotypes.
Or you could change like a lot 6 years ago and now, and there will be like interest in your music before and now, like, so it's like kind of,
it's growing together, because like they are also getting into different projects. Like I think that's the nice thing, that we are all open for learning and discovering new things. And so it's like really growing together.
That's a nice thing to like stay together for this long in this industry, you know, means that you really like connected with them and everything. So but you're planning to go back there, or because you said
this
that
year,
1 year in Paris. So after, what do you want to go? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I think I already know I will go back to Berlin.
Okay.
Paris is good for now and for work. I really came here just for work.
Okay.
It's also a good life experience, and I'm very lucky that I get this opportunity, but I miss Berlin a lot.
Okay.
And I felt really good there. I felt really at home, and it's really for me a way to discover myself as well. You know, you have so many people all over the world that felt probably trapped where they were, and they come all together to be in this place that's extremely open-minded. It's a good way to see the world a bit. And it's definitely not over for me yet. Being there.
I hope you will still find a little home here and then go back home. But like,
but it's a bit difficult. Like in the winter, everybody stays inside. It's a bit difficult
of course,
to meet people. But I've been discovering some nice parties. I went out to last weekend, which was really nice. So I'm kind of discovering a bit.
And you will see, like it can only go better because it's winter and everything you said, and
I think so.
So it's better in this way than in the other.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's that's true. I'm really happy to be here anyway, and looking forward to everything that's gonna come. I'm very much out of my comfort zone moving here.
That's a good thing,
and I think that's when good things happen. So let's see.
Okay. Do you know a little bit what you planned for us today for the music?
Yes. So I'm definitely starting a little bit more housey, like minimal, and going up from there. I always like to do that with my sets, like kind of really building it up a bit, but also a bit like clubby, a bit more up-tempo, groovy, bouncy. A lot of new tracks that I've never played before.
Nice. Okay.
That I just got, so that's always exciting.
Yeah, of course.
New music. Yeah, also with like a touch of electro here and there, like a little bit of everything. Like
Okay.
Trying to show a little bit my
Your universe.
variation in one one set.
Have fun.
Thank you so
We're
much.
listening to you.
I'm
Thanks
super
a lot.
excited. Thank you.
You're welcome.